Hey, good morning. It's an inside clip tonight because we're syncing my phone because it's 2005 and is stuck on the waiting for all changes to be applied step, and I have to be plugged in to do so. So we're doing that. Moving over the Hawaii photos and whatever music I've added and stuff like that. End of Wednesday, it's 11:07. It was an extremely busy day at the shop today. Every single second was accounted for from the time I woke up at 7:44, which was late. Usually I'm awake somewhere in the 6 o'clock hour. Today was late, but I made the best of it. I was on the phone most of the morning, and I sold $25,000 worth of service invoices today, so I've been ordering parts most of the day. We got a shit ton of parts in today, probably around 280 parts that had to be checked in and labeled and put in boxes and put in the parts table. My role at E39 Source has become purely administrative, which is something that I hoped for about 6 months ago. I wanted that to be more of a desk job, a phone, email, communications job, and that's what it's become, so that's a good thing. Having said that, it is still a lot, and it's a lot of technical work sitting on a computer, on a phone, talking with 40 people throughout the day. Had a few customers stop in today, some new guys, some old guys, a few parts sales, a few service sales, so that's been fantastic. Tonight, I'm skipping over a lot of the day, but tonight we went over to Fuego for the first time in a few weeks and had, I mean, honestly, the worst experience there I've ever had. It was still fun. We had good music, good company, good drinks, and good chips. The food was not good. The service was horrendous. It was a bad experience. Shit happens. The service business is really tough. Working with people is really tough. So I will go back, but tonight left a taste for sure. So that was a little disappointing. But in the last hour and a half, I've ordered another 209 parts from 7 different suppliers, many of which will deliver tomorrow, some of which will take another week or two to deliver. And this is going to be a manual conversion and rod bearing job on a 08 M5 that a customer of mine just acquired. So that's exciting. Tomorrow is the wrap things up at the shop day, start packing, get packed rather. We leave Friday early afternoon, so it does give me a little bit of time on Friday morning to make some final adjustments and get ready for this upcoming Ohio trip. But that's going to be a week out there between Cincinnati. Okay, so we got to fly from San Diego to Phoenix. I've never been to Phoenix. I've driven through the northwestern tip of Arizona. I've been to Page, Arizona, wherever the Horseshoe Bend is on my way out here, moving here, which was fun. Arizona is a beautiful state, absolutely beautiful state. So I'm excited to at least get into Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport for an hour on my way to Cincinnati. I've been to Cincinnati, but not the airport, so we'll be hitting 2 new airports. And then we've got a wedding up in Dayton, just north of Cincinnati, on Saturday. So we fly into Dayton into Cincinnati on Friday. It's Friday night. Saturday wedding, Saturday night reception, which probably means copious amounts of alcohol, so no driving. Sunday will be picked up thanks to a dear friend of mine who you'll see again on Sunday. And then we head up to Hudson for 4 or 5 days. We head out on Thursday, and the flights back, I tried to do a United flight that was Cleveland to Los Angeles to San Diego. It's on a 757 Boeing, and I tried to get a Economy Plus or an exit row seat, but United is charging now $199 for those seats on a, 4-hour, 25-minute flight? That is freaking stupid. That doubles the price of the ticket for a seat for 5 inches of legroom. I'm 6'3", I've got a bad back and bad knees, and if you put me in row 37, seat B, I'm not going to walk for 3 days. So it is worth, I would say, up to $100, $120 to get a seat that allows me to maneuver my body through space the following day. United doesn't view it that way. They're like, oh, you want an extra 5 inches? We're going to double your ticket cost. That turned me off so much I didn't even want to fly United. So we ended up booking Southwest flights on the way back. So we got to go Cleveland to St. Louis to Denver, Denver to San Diego. I have never gone coast to coast, not even coast to coast, Midwest to West Coast with 2 stops, but it can't be bad if each flight is only 12 minutes, right? So just pray to God they're on time. 737-800s all the way. but they're short flights. I can sit a little bit in an uncomfortable place if I'm able to get up and walk around and use the bathroom and get a bottle of water and a candy bar when I get to the airport. So it'll be unpleasant, but we'll make that work. Then we're back for another 10 days and then yet another trip that requires me to fly east a whole shit ton of a distance. So that's it for today. We're caught up on these vlogs. I will catch up on this one tomorrow. And then in Ohio, between hotels and weddings and visiting home, and my mom had knee surgery, so I'm going to be helping her out a little bit. We'll probably have another week lapse. Prepare for that. Talk to you guys tomorrow, Thursday the 21st. Night.